Guys, hit that like button down below if you want free challenges in Fortnite, because we have got more of them here today. That is right, guys. We have 10 challenges, brand new challenges that were just added into the game. So we're going to be going over exactly what those challenges are, what they entail, and also this is going to be a guide for them, showing you the best and secret ways to get them done in the fastest ways possible, and of course what you can get from the, well, challenges themselves. So it's going to be a very fun video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications, because I post these guides quite a bit showing you free challenges, free rewards. So if you don't want to miss free rewards, hit that subscribe button. It helps you out to be subscribed. And on top of that, if you appreciate these guides and want to help support me, be sure to use code TheLlamaSir in the item shop as an epic partner that helps support the channel and helps me continue to make these guides. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it here. Alright, so yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it with the first challenge, and we'll explain a bit about these challenges as we get into it here. But for this, we're just going to hop into, honestly, let's do a team rumble match with customs so we can not worry about other players. Obviously challenges don't work in here, but it lets me show you the challenges easier, which is great. And with that being said, guys, the first challenge is a fairly tough one. It is to apply shields or healing at Shanty Town or the Orchard. Now, the reason that challenge is tough is because where is the Shanty Town? The Orchard might be a little bit more obvious, but let's start off with the first and then we'll go over to the Orchard next. First of all, with Shanty Town, I believe it is down here next to the rig. It is up at this specific spot right there. There's a little, well, town there, and that is specifically the Shanty Town. So heading on down there, again, you have to apply shields or healing, 3 stages, 100, 250, and 500. I believe you have to do those in separate matches after you complete, like, each one. However, Shanty Town is amazing for this, at least amazing for getting 100 real fast, because you can just go up to these slurp things, and as you can see, Shanty Town in the bottom left, so this is the location, but you can just break these slurp barrels to get shield, and as you can see, each one gives you 10 shield, so you just go through those and eventually you'll get to 100. Now again, the tough part about that is that you can only do 100, then you'll have to respawn and do this again, or get damaged by somebody, but there's probably not going to be any other players here to damage you. In solo though, you could actually use the henchman, so maybe that's a play. Honestly, that is what I'd recommend. Now real quick, let's also go over the Orchard. That is up above Frenzy Farm at this spot right up there. Now the Orchard is a bit different. The way that you get heals is by using the apples, and that actually heals your health. It doesn't have to do with shield. Now also, you can just go inside and loot some shields and stuff like minis. That can help you complete the challenge as well, but it's honestly easy to just jump off, lose some health, maybe build up 5 stories, and then use some of the apples. They heal 5 health each, which isn't really that much, but you know, it works. You can also break trees to get some more. Like, there we go, we just got 2. Pretty straightforward, so yeah. Now as for the reward, guys, each one of these specific challenges, each of these 10 challenges, gets you a ton of XP. They're essentially pretty much the same as the first location domination challenges, where stage 1 gets you 10,000 experience, stage 2 gets you 25,000 experience, and stage 3 gets you 55,000. So altogether, that is 90,000 experience for each challenge, times 10 challenges gets you 900,000 experience. And as a reminder, each level takes about 80,000, so that's over 10 levels just right there, so super good. But then keeping it going here, let's talk about the next challenge on the list, collect wood at Weeping Woods. Now it's a fairly straightforward challenge, but there is like a sort of secret trick to get it done faster. Now basically, the way to do that is to simply hop into either Team Rumble or Arena. The reason for that is because both of those modes have an increased farming rate, which means that you can get materials faster. Like, here we go, we're just going to go ahead and break this tree. We got 76, which isn't a ton, but it's definitely more than what you would get in a regular solo match. You'd probably end up getting like 50 from a big tree like that. And also, all of these smaller things give you more wood as well in Team Rumble. And there you go, got another 70. It's just an even faster way to get this done. And again, even these small things can be pretty good. Like, we just get 30 wood from 2 hits. That's actually really solid right there. And so yeah, I definitely recommend doing that. Next up on the list, guys, we have the challenge where you have to catch weapons at Misty Meadows. Oh, look at that jump right there. But yeah, for that one, there are a couple of tricks to get it done even faster, and Misty Meadows is right over here, as you guys know. So first of all, you obviously want to get a fishing rod. Now, there's a couple of ways to do that. One is from chests, but the better way is to just go to one of these docks and break one of these barrels, and you'll instantly get a fishing rod just like that. It's very, very simple. Also, I would recommend staying in Team Rumble. Less players makes this challenge easier to do. After that, I would focus on finding these circles. As you guys know, they have a better chance of getting you weapons. weapons. Like, there we go. We already got one weapon off the bat. And then let's fish a little bit more. A lot of the times you do also get like floppers or slurp fishes. There we go. We got a flopper. However, they do still have a very good chance of getting you weapons as well. There we go. We just got an SMG. And I will say, I think they last longer in battle labs for whatever reason. But as you can see, it's about like maybe 50-50, less than 50-50. Now also, you can just fish in regular water, but you won't always get weapons. I don't know if the rusty can counts as a weapon. If it does, that would actually make the challenge a bit easier. Okay, there we go. We got a gray pump. I think that was 4 tries, so you can actually get, you know, items just from fishing in open water pretty easily as well. Then moving on here, we have probably the toughest challenge of this set of challenges. That is to destroy teddy bears at Holly Hedges. Now, actually, there aren't a lot of teddy bears over here at Holly Hedges. However, let me go through and show you the exact locations. Now, first of all, I would recommend going to these houses on the corner. These are actually quite good at finding teddy bears. This tall one has, I believe, 2 teddy bears. The top floor, not the attic, but the top floor, I think in this bedroom. As you can see, there's a teddy bear right there, so just destroy it. That's 1 done. Then if you jump down here, you'll immediately be able to find another one, making 2. However, even better than that is if you go to the next house over, this one actually has 3 inside of it. So going through here on the bottom floor, I have to remember exactly where this first teddy bear is. Okay, I think they're actually on like the 2nd floor, like inside of here. There you can see one right there. Then if you go into the attic, you can see that there are 2 teddy bears right at the top. So this is actually a very good spot to go. You can go and break both of those. After that, if you go inside of this area with all the plants and stuff, there are a couple to find. There's one right there. You can also shoot the teddy bears. You don't have to pickaxe them. But yeah, there's one in that corner. There's another in this corner. Very easy. I think that's all of the ones right there for that area. Then if you go inside of this house next to that building, there's one right there. Find another one on the 2nd floor. And then if you go outside of here, you can find one by the tent. So this building also has 3 in it. Over here, you can find one actually outside. There we go. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the teddy bears. Either way, it should be plenty to help you get this challenge finished. After that, then, guys, you have what is a very simple challenge. All you have to do is deal damage at Salty Springs. So obviously, this is Salty Springs. And for this one, just go into solo and drop here, land at one of the houses, grab a weapon, and then just deal damage. That's really all there is to it. There's no special tricks besides maybe doing solo over Team Rumble. But for the most part, it's just an easy challenge. Then after that, we have our next challenge, which is to search chests inside of Craggy Cliffs up on the north side of the map right there. Now for this one, you obviously just want to hop into something like Team Rumble. That's going to be best. And for the most part, all of these buildings have, you know, a similar amount of chests. So all you need to do is like look up in the attics. Like for example, right here is one just again in the attic. The main building has one right in the bottom behind the counter. Also, there are some up above, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I remember there's some up here. There's one on top right there. And again, you can like keep moving to these buildings. There's another one near the top under the roof. And there's one right over there. So nothing too complicated with it. But let's keep it going here with the challenge after that. And this one is specifically to search ammo boxes at Sweaty Sands. So obviously here we are at Sweaty Sands. And to find ammo boxes, it's pretty straightforward. But like, for example, you just want to look inside of the areas. They're not going to be super hidden, but they're still going to be there. Like there you go. There's one in the corner right here. And obviously ammo boxes are quite a bit more common than chests. And like inside of this main building, for example, let's just take a quick look. See, again, like they're slightly hidden like behind the desk right here, whatever you want to call it, counter. Go up a level. Is there any up here? Yep, around this corner there's one next to the seat. Go up another level and look in here. There's one on this next to the stove. And then go up another level. Is there one on this level too? There's got to be one on this level. Oh yeah, there it is. Again, they're all in like slightly different spots. They're just slightly hidden, so keep an eye out. You should be able to find them pretty easily. There's definitely a good amount in here. Then guys, hopping into replay here just to make these final 3 challenges easier to show you. These final 3 are probably 3 of the simplest challenges we've had yet, because like for example, the first one is to eliminate players or henchmen at the shark. So again, very straightforward. You're going to want to go into either solo, duos, or squads. These types of challenges with the henchmen do not work in Team Rumble because there's no henchmen. Obviously, you need henchmen to get the challenge done. So with that being being said, I would just land here in solo a few games, and obviously going for henchmen is pretty easy, and there's plenty of henchmen towards the center and like on the ceiling. Eliminating them will get the challenge done very, very fast. Then similarly, you've got that same type of challenge, eliminate players or henchmen, but this time at the rig. Now the rig is a bit different. The henchmen, they spawn in weird spots, to be honest, but they're still worth going after for the most part, and actually it makes it easier. Most people will go to the rig itself, which there are henchmen at the rig. They generally spawn most of the time like over in this area and also on this side, but honestly I would recommend just going over to like these parts of land right here. There's generally a couple henchmen at this house. Then if you go to the center, TNTina's most of the time actually over here with a couple of henchmen. Then finally if you go over to this area, there's a couple henchmen that spawn there too. So that makes it very easy. If you focus on those, just grab a weapon quick, eliminate them, you should be working your way towards that challenge. Then finally we have the challenge place top 10 after landing at Frenzy Farm. Now again, that's fairly straightforward, and honestly one thing I'm curious about that I may recommend trying is maybe to do squads over solo, because it only says top 10, and obviously getting top 10 in solo will be harder than top 10 in squads, because in solo you're competing against 99 other players, whereas in squads you're competing against teams of 4, so like there could only be 25 teams in a match of squads. So you could just do solo squads, land here, and then hide in the circle for a while until you get that challenge. But honestly, you could just play for fun as well. Not even worry about it, you're gonna get it done eventually. But yeah guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more challenges, free rewards, and stuff like that. And on top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos here, such as on the left, the start of the Season 3 event. But again guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.